Still deciding what to wear to school today? Well, if you wear a uniform to school, all of those worries may go away. Well, maybe not all of your worries will go away, but some of them will. I am Sydney Artist, and I would like to encourage you to wear uniforms to school. Public schools in the poor, often mostly minority neighborhoods, adopted school uniforms in the 1980s to identify people who didn't belong in school and to cut down on gang issues. Other schools adopted them to improve discipline and academic performance. Now wearing uniform is a topic that cannot be debated without letting you know that there are some real issues that need to be fixed around uniform requirements. I believe that wearing uniforms to school can be good for students. I go as far to say that wearing uniforms to school makes getting ready for school easier, decreases peer pressure and bullying, and saves money. Let's start with how uniforms make getting ready for school easier. The morning preparation when wearing uniforms is stress-free. How do school uniforms make mornings easier? Simply grab a skirt and a shirt for girls, and pants or shorts and a shirt and a belt for wearing uniforms. It's quick and easy process. Yeah. Let's start with how wearing uniforms makes getting ready for school easier. The morning preparation when wearing uniform is stress-free. How do school uniform making mornings easier? Simply grab a skirt and a shirt for girls, and pants or shorts, shirt, and a belt for boys, and off you go. When wearing uniforms, it's a quick process getting ready. No time is wasted picking through all the choices that free dress. According to the national survey, over 90% of U.S. school leaders believe school uniforms or formal dress code policies eliminate wardrobe battles. With kids, make it easier to go get kids ready in the morning. When uniforms are mandatory, parents and students do not spend time choosing appropriate outfits for the school day. When there's no debate on what a student is allowed to wear, mornings are easier for parents and children. Everyone knows exactly that has been worn. They're regulated school uniforms instead of worrying about what outfit to put together or where that one specific top is. You know exactly what you're wearing before you get out the door. Some students are happy to roll out of bed, throw on any old clothes, and head out the door to school. Many, though, carefully pick out their outfits for the day, searching for coordinating clothes that are comfortable and look cool. When you have to wear a uniform, there is little planning necessary for getting ready in the morning. You might have to choose between khaki or navy blue pants, for example, but the options are much more limited than those of a student that has an entire closet to choose from. At the start of school, everyone starts hitting the back to school sales to buy clothes for New Year without a uniform. This might mean a trip to the mall, browsing through stores, trying everything, and going on to other stores to find just what you want. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like shopping, but I just don't like feeling the pressure to impress others with my fashion choices. Buying a uniform to make it much easier. I simply have to go to one store that sells uniforms, and normally the schools provide a list of stores that sell them. So there's no guessing, you can just buy everything that you need at once. Wearing uniforms to school improves attendance and discipline. Another reason why school uniforms improves discipline is that it saves teachers time. The teachers do not have to waste their time lecturing the students about the kind of clothing they wear if it's not appropriate and sending them to the principal's office. They can just use their time studying. Bullying and peer pressure can lead to attendance problems in schools and a lack of participation. Researchers at University of Houston found that The number of absences dropped among middle and high school girls after uniform codes were enforced in schools. Also, wearing school uniforms can reduce the threat of bullying and peer pressure. When the threat of bullying is stopped, students are more likely to participate because they won't fear being embarrassed and hurt by classmates. In the long run, students' grades and discipline, dealing with dress code issues takes a great deal of time and discipline. According to Teen Inc., many surveys have shown that 39% of children bullied and are bullied because of the clothing they wear. Thus, school uniforms would promote a safer learning environment by decreasing the source of bullying. Some students are able to wear all the name brand clothes and shoes, and some are not. The wearing of uniform cuts that out of as possible reason for peer pressure or bullying. So when students wear school uniforms, it gets rid of any complications between students that compete over name brand clothing. Also, parents can reduce their financial burden when their children are limited to wearing one simple outfit every day. Also, school uniforms help students save money because they limit the amount of clothing a student needs to purchase. By wearing a uniform, a student spends less money on everyday clothes, and that lowers the overall clothing cost. According to recent NY Post articles, most parents respond that spent 48 on pants for parents can reduce their financial burden when their children are limited to wearing one simple outfit every day. Also, school uniforms help students save money because they limit the amount of clothing a student needs to purchase. By wearing a uniform, a student spends less money on everyday clothes, and that lowers the overall clothing cost. In conclusion, wearing a uniform makes it easier to spot an intruder in school when students are dressed alike. Also, it eliminates wardrobe issues in the morning. It gives a student a sense of belonging and helps them feel socially accepted. Wearing uniforms and help improve students' self-image. Takes away unnecessary worries such as bullying and peer pressure, and improves grades and attendance. Parents like uniforms because it's long run, it's more cost effective. School uniforms make schools safer for students. Created a level playing field that